Welcome back, everybody, to another fun gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Lights All Kodiak KUB. Now, I picked this up at my local Walmart for $19.99. Give you a look here at the packaging. The reason I'm really interested in this type of flashlight is the fact that I need a small, compact, lightweight, durable flashlight that I can put in the backpack I take to work with my lunch and everything. I want something I can throw in there that doesn't cost a lot, that'll work when I need it to in case of emergency. And let me give you a look there at the UPC. And if you're interested in this kind of a light and you want this after this review is done, I recommend that you get this one at Walmart if you can. Because on the Lights All webpage, which I'm looking at right now, the list price of this is $29.99, and I got this for $19.99. So you're getting it 10 bucks cheaper at Walmart. And just give you a few product features. Rechargeable magnetic charging cable included. Up to 1,000 lumens in turbo mode, but the turbo mode doesn't last very long. It's got high, low, and medium brightness. It'll throw up a beam up to 318 feet. That's in turbo mode. And the other three modes are 500 lumens, that's high, for half an hour, 250 lumens at 1.6 hours, and 25 lumens at 12 hours. And it takes up to 1 full hour to charge. It's got this nice little metal pocket clip right there. And that really interests me because I can clip that onto the bill of my ball caps. I usually wear ball caps, so pretty cool. I can use it like a headlamp. Magnetic base. It's got a magnet here in the base, so you can stick it to something metal if you need to. 700 milliamp 16340 3.7 lithium replacement battery is inside this, and you can replace it. This tail end will unthread apparently. And it's 2.75 inches long by 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch wide and 3/4 of an inch deep. I will put metric measurements along the bottom here or in the description, either or. And it's made of aluminum, which is cool because it means it's durable. The only thing I can't find on their website or on this packaging is if it's got a waterproof rating at all. And I literally can't find that anywhere. So I'm going to assume it's not very waterproof. Alright, so we've all had a look at that. Let's get it out of the packaging. Because one of the things you got to do is you got to charge this up before you use it for the first time. So once I got it out of this packaging, we are going to plug it in for an hour and let it charge, and then I will bring you back. Oh wow, look at that. That is pretty slick. Look at the emitter in there. That's the charging port. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at that battery. Unscrew this. There is a, right there. It's really hard to see, but right there is an O-ring. And there's the battery. There is the specs on the battery. So when this battery goes bad from charging, so many times. Well, that's kind of an interesting setup in the tailstock. So when that battery finally goes bad, you can get a new one and replace that. Alright, let's get the Oh, got some tape in there. For instructions, visit their website. Yeah, they don't give you printed instructions in here. And there is the charging cable. Okay. Let's get this plugged in and get it charging, and I'll bring you back when it's fully charged. Apparently, when you put this on charge, the button here will light up red when it's charging, and it'll turn green when it's done. So we're going to see if that works. So we're doing pounds first, and it comes in at 1 7/8 of an ounce, or 54 grams. Not too bad. Full transparency, I charged this flashlight, and I've been using it for 1 week. And I gotta say, I like it. I like it. And I gotta say that their instructions are garbage. They need to work on their instructions. I think they wrote the instructions for the first model of this light, which they had, by reading the reviews online, it sounds like they had a lot of problems with it. And they were saying that when it's plugged in, charging like it is now, you can see it's a red light right here. In fact, I'll turn off the light here real quick. You can see the little bear is lit up red. That means it's charging. Alright, now when it's fully charged, that little bear turns green, and at no time does it blink either way. Okay, so that's the first thing about their instructions, are a little screwy. They talk about it blinking and all that. Second thing is this charging cable and this charging port. You got to get this thing right on there perfectly, or it won't charge. See, if I go a little bit this way, oh, it's not going to charge. If I go like this, it's not going to charge. I have to get it right on there, right centered. You'll see the little bear is a little red. Okay? So I really think they need to update their instructions. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to show you how this little guy works. So, first you have to unlock it. And that's another thing that their instructions need some work on. So you have this activation switch here, the one with the bear. If you double click it, it'll unlock. But what they don't tell you is that for a brief second, this thing lights up. It strobes. So double click. You see that? It lit up. Now it's unlocked. Now if I click it once, that's 500 lumen, 250 lumen, 25 lumen. And if I do a long hard press, I'll get the 1000 lumen. That's 1000 lumen. And you hit it again, it turns off. When you're done using it, you can double click it to lock it again in the off mode, or if you wait, I think it's a minute or two, it'll go into lock mode. It's on its own, but it'll flash when it goes into lock mode on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it. Nope. See, I just turned it on. I didn't click it fast enough. There. Now it's locked. See, I'm hitting it and nothing's happening. So let's take this guy outside. It's dark, and we'll see what kind of throw we get. The backyard. It is nice and dark out. I figured out how to set my camera into night mode, so that's a bonus. And we are going to unlock the flashlight. Double click. That quick flash is it unlocking. Now when I hit it the first time, we're going to get 500 lumens. Oh, that's bright. Look how bright that is. Hit it again, that's 250. I mean, that's got a great throw range. Hit it again, that's 25 lumens. Even the 25 lumens is pretty bright. Alright, Now I'm going to do the long press. I'm going to do 1,000 lumens. Are you ready? Boom. There is 1,000 lumens. And I'm lighting up trees all the way back there at about 40, 50 meters. No problem. Holy smokes. It's like daylight out here. Okay. Shutting this down and locking it. Let's head back inside. You got to see it run outside. It is a very bright, small light. Time to talk pros and cons and my final thoughts. Pros. If you can get it at Walmart for $19.99, I don't think it's a bad deal. It's definitely good on price. It has you can replace the battery when that battery finally goes bad. To me, that's a big deal. It's always been a big deal with any of my flashlights. It's why I won't buy certain brands. There's certain brands out there that have these polymer batteries in them, and you can't replace them. It's a nightmare, and I just pass them by. It's compact. It's lightweight. Has this nice little clip that works very well. I've clipped it onto the bill of my hat. Got decent throw, decent runtime for what it is. You know? Cons. Well, one of the cons is this magnetic charging. If you don't get that cable perfectly on there, it will not charge. And I read a lot of reviews of people complaining about that. That's something that the company needs to address on a newer model. Second con is this magnetic base. Here we have my nice little filing cabinet that I keep a lot of stuff in. Here's our light. Alright, it does stick on there, but look. It doesn't stick very well. I mean, I'm just barely touching it, and it slides. So the magnet's kind of weak. Another con that really irritates me is the unresponsiveness of the company. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, nowhere in the literature or on their website do they give this any kind of waterproof rating. So I ask myself, is it waterproof? Is it water resistant? Should I be afraid of the water with this? I don't know. Here I am a week later, and I still haven't got a response out of them. I sent them an email, and I hit up their website, their Q&A feature where you can ask a question, and a week later, bumkiss, nothing. So that is kind of a con to me. That kind of irritates me. It kind of makes me wonder what happens if this thing dies under warranty. Am I never going to hear from them? Am I going to go through a lot of stuff? You know, I guess I shouldn't expect that much. It's only a $20 light. But what if I had bought it on their website and paid the full price, $29.99? I'd be a little irritated if I couldn't get a hold of them and I had a problem. But these are my thoughts. So my final thoughts are this. If you need a small light like this for everyday carry, like I do, then go for it. You know, hey, what's the worst that can happen? 20 bucks? You can get it at Walmart for 20 bucks. I think it's well worth that money. But I wouldn't pay it any more for it. Not without all these other issues being resolved and knowing the actual waterproof rating. But once again, my thoughts. You may think differently. And buy it, don't buy it. I put a link to their website below. And I'm going to see if I can find the Walmart website link for this and put it in there as well. And I will see you later on out in those woods. Maybe lighten it up with 1,000 lumens or more. I don't know. Thank you for watching.